World, what's good? It's the out cold Flintstone, your man's D.O.C, aka Devious Doc. Shouts out to Trill Magazine. You know how we do, baby.
How'd you come up with your rap name? D.O.C, aka Devious Doc.
Well, the Doc part came with my guy, Miami, that I grew up with on Genesee Street back in Flint.
Yeah.
Me and him, we used to get together all the time and go to all the rap battles and stuff back home and stuff. So I started getting into rap, and I came up with the name Doc, and that was from I came up with the name Doc from my favorite basketball player, Julius Erving, Dr. J. That was the Doc part. So everybody had, everybody that rapped back then, they had an MC name or a cool name or something. So mine was Doc, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted something to go with it. So I asked my guy, man, that, we was kids and stuff. We was back then, man, we get into all types of stuff. You know what I mean? We was bad kids, you know what I'm saying? And so he's like, why don't you come up with Devious? So we put Devious with Doc. And my rap name became Devious Doc. But the thing about it was, we came up with the name Devious Doc, but I never did get it patented and trademarked. So that name eventually went to somebody else, or somebody else actually took it. So since I couldn't come up with that name, I went to D.O.C, and my ass didn't patent or get that trademark either. But eventually I did patent D.O.C, aka Devious Doc. So, cause everybody that knew me, back in Flint, they know me as a rapper. They know my name, my original name is Devious Doc. That was my rap name, my artist name. But D.O.C, aka Devious Doc, I own that. that's patent. So there it is. That's how I came up with it, man. It was it's a funny thing, because as kids, man, that was so long ago, and as kids, you never know what you can create, or come up with or something like that, you know what I mean? And for us to actually get together and find me a rap name, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy Miami too, you know what I mean? The Harveys, baby.
Okay, man. How did you come up with the production name Out Cold Flintstone? Tell me a little bit about that, man.
Out Cold Flintstone Productions.
Yeah.
Again, my homeboy Miami that I just mentioned about. His cousin, who was a well-known DJ back in Flint, went by the name of Cutmaster Joe. DJ Cutmaster Joe. So, right after high school, me and Miami's cousin, Joe, we started hanging out. Joe's a little older than us and whatnot. Me and him eventually started hanging out and doing music and stuff, and he actually, he told me to write a song called Out Cold Flintstone. So I wrote the song, but we never did, record it or anything or get it out or do nothing to it. But the idea, Out Cold Flintstone, always stayed with me. So years later, I decided, when I decided to do my production company, I said, okay, let me go ahead and name my production company, from what he created, Out Cold Flintstone. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing, man. Flint, one thing about Flint, man, we had a lot of known DJs back then. We had DJ Kenneth Box, DJ Cutmaster Joe, DJ Finesse, you know what I mean, man? Just DJ Insane, DJ Money, rest in peace. That was my guy right there, man. Flint was just it was a beautiful thing because, you will go to all of the the house parties and things and all the after school dances, and everybody was just lovable, having a good time, and the DJs doing their things, and those DJs I just named, man, they would tear it up, you know.
So you was born in Flint?
Born in Flint.
Okay.
Yeah, Flint, Michigan. Born and raised.
Talk about the Flint water crisis, man. What's going on?
I'm glad you mentioned it. I was about to do that too. It's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? I left Flint and came down here to Indianapolis, Indiana in 2008, and I'm glad it wasn't going on then when I left. You know what I'm saying? Or while I was there. But like, I want to say 4 years later, 2014, I think. Maybe 6 years later. Yeah, 2014. That's when the water went bad. And it's the government. You know, they knew about that shit, man, but they never did. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to fix it. They never did apologize, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got people back home that's actually sick from that shit, man. You know what I mean? Just it's contaminated. Imagine waking up in the morning and you can't take a bath.
Dirty water.
You know what I'm saying, man? You can't. Then the free water that they were giving when we caught on to the bullshit, the free water that they was giving to us, they trying to stop that from coming in. You know what I mean? Then they want us to pay water bills still too. Come on, really? Come on, man. You know, but that's you know, I just feel personally, you know, that the government need to pay. You know, but whoever else in this camp, you know, that's knowledgeable of that situation, man, they need to pay for that, man, for leaving my city damaged like that, you know. Man, you know, shout out to all of the people that's supporting and doing what they doing too, man. You know, with this water crisis, man. Gina Luster, you know what I'm saying? The Dayton family, they doing their thing. They trying to, you know, make sure our people are aware of this, and not only aware, but you know, trying to help do something about it also. You know what I mean? Real talk, man.
Talk about that Everything mixtape project with Bootleg of the Dayton family.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about that, man.
When I first did that, shouts out to Bootleg too. Shouts out to the Bootleg of the Dayton family from the Drop the Transplant album. It's supposed to be coming out the end of this month, end of July. Shouts out to him, man. I've been knowing Blade, man, since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? A legend, you know, because he's one of the first cats from my hometown to actually get a major record deal and blow up. But man, like I say, our history go back, you know, before that, before he was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy though. The Eric, like you mentioned to me, or asked me rather.
Yeah.
The Everything mixtape, it was a single that I did with him, or asked him to collaborate with me on.
Oh, okay.
And he did it with no problem. See, me and Leg, we were supposed to do something like I want to say 2-3 years prior to that. Me asked him to do that, but he had a heart transplant, and that's why we never did do nothing back then. So after his heart transplant, he got back with me because he didn't forget about me. That's why I got love for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Most definitely, and that's the heart transplant thing. That's why he named Excuse me. That's why he named this new album The Transplant. Because a lot of that's gonna relate on what he went through that process and stuff. So, like I said, make a long story shorter, after he got out the, after he recovered from that, he got back with me and told me, okay, I forgot about you. Go ahead, let's go ahead and do a track. So I shot him the Everything track, which was produced by my homeboy from Flint, Michigan, named Panama Prophet. And I put Leg on it. We did it. We did the single. Single's doing good. It's on cdbaby.com for those of you that want to check it out. You know what I'm saying? The Everything mixtape, you know, it was a single at first after I put Leg on there. So I got with like 100, if not more, Reverb Nation artists, and asked them to be featured on the song that they wanted to. And I tell you, man, I say about out of the 100, I picked about 20, and that's what made the mixtape. I got like 20 artists rhyming or spitting poetry on one track, produced by my homeboy Panama Prophet. You know what I'm saying? And featuring my homeboy Sam, S-A-M, Dottie Lane, cdbaby.com, that's where y'all can find it at, people.
So it just came out?
That's 2016.
That's 16, okay, check it out.
Most definitely.
Hey, talk about the Hell's Kitchen mixtape, man.
That's my current mixtape, featuring Bernie Black.
Yeah,
Bernie.
Yeah, I like that. That was cool.
But, yeah, most definitely. It's 21 tracks strong, including the bonus track, The Bad Guy. Again, I speak on the water crisis on this current mixtape. You know, I talk about the police brutality, all of the police brutality that's going on, man. You know, I talk about number 45. You know, it's a nice mixtape. It's hell. Because if you look at it, man, that's what we living in, man. Real talk. When you go out, see all this corruption is going on, man. You know,
Crazy out here, man.
it really is, man. And it's, you know, I got production, you know, from a lot of folks, man. Panama Prophet, DJ 1 Ounce, Off the Scale Productions. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little bit more about him too in a minute. Man, my guy Pacino, man, Psych Pacino, rest in peace. He did about 2 or 3 cuts off the mixtape. He got some upcoming material that he produced on my upcoming album also. So, you know, and what's my guy name? Who Done It? Think Who's Done It on a couple of them tracks.
I like that.
Man,
Yeah, that was nice.
man. So, you know. Okay. My man Bernie Black is hosted by my man Bernie Black.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Oh, Bernie.
Every time we go in the studio, it's actually my homeboy 1 Ounce. But
Okay.
every time we go in the studio, he be imitating Bernie Black, or Bernie Mac rather.
Right.
And it's so funny, man. It's crazy. It's like if you was to hear his voice, you would swear it's Bernie Mac. Man.
Talk about Just In Case You Missed It, non-release plus B side mixtape that you got.
We'll be releasing soon. That's my new mixtape I'm about to drop, presented by again Alcohol Flintstone Productions. And it's gonna have 20 tracks again. And just like Hell's Kitchen, a lot of these songs that's on this upcoming mixtape that I'm about to drop, just in case you missed it, non-releases and B-sides.
Okay.
A lot of them songs as well as a lot of the songs that was on Hell's Kitchen was supposed to make the album, but it didn't. So that's why I decided to put a lot of them songs on Hell's Kitchen and on the upcoming mixtape, just in case you missed it. But again, it has 20 tracks. 5 of those songs feature my homeboy Man G. May he rest in peace. You know, Man G, that was my guy, man. You know, he was from Gary, and he moved down here in Indianapolis, and we did so many songs together, man. You know, he's on the Hell's Kitchen mixtape. He's gonna be on this one too. We did 5 joints I put on there. All 5 of them produced by Who Done It. Make sure y'all get at Who Done It for them beats. Who Done It. WhoDoneItBeats.com. You know what I mean? You know, I'm excited about the upcoming mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Again, the difference is from this mixtape and the Hell's Kitchen is, you know, I had a little bit more fun. The subject matters and stuff are more fun on this one, and compared to the subject matters on Hell's Kitchen mixtape. You know, I get deep on Hell's Kitchen. Yeah. Get deep on this one too, but I have a little bit more fun on it. You know,
more fun on this one.
Yeah, you get, you know, a little party joints on there. You know, that old school hip hop, you know, vibe. I bring it back a little bit on there a little bit. You know, yeah. Most definitely, you know. So no disrespect to the young guys out here doing their thing. The younger guys rather just doing their thing. But you know, every now and then you need a little old school too. You know. So you know, Hell's Kitchen. People be looking out for. Again, it's going to be presented by Alcohol Flintstone Productions, and you know, I'm excited about that. I'm just putting a lot of mixtapes out there till I finish up this album, man.
What's your future in the music, man? What's going on with you later?
Well, like I said, I'm working on my album, my second album, and it looks like it's going to be a double, people.
Double, triple.
Yeah. Right. So, you know, it's one of them albums, man, that I've been on for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I've been writing on this album for a long time, man. And shout out to Trill Magazine, you know what I mean, for having me in the magazine. Shout out to all my Flintstones back home, you know what I mean. Shout out to everybody that did production on the Hell's Kitchen and upcoming, just in case you missed it, releases and B-sides. You know, shouts out to DJ 1 Ounce. 3D, you know what I'm saying, Bootleg of the Dayton Family, just, you know what I'm saying, 7 Seal, you know, that's my one guy, he produced too, you know, he's straight from Sag Nasty, Saginaw, Michigan, we call it Sag Nasty, you know, but that's what it is.
Well, I can roll.
I gotta hit him with an intro.
Go ahead. Hit him with something. Let me go and hit him with something.
So you're way out. I do all my talking on the CDs. You know, I might freestyle on the next one. The mic's off. Cutting the mic off, baby. See him cutting it off.